A petition has been launched by Progressive Forces for South Africa to prevent Chidimma Adetshina, who is representing Nigeria, from participating in the upcoming Miss Universe pageant taking place next month in Mexico.
Meanwhile, Chidimma is trying so hard to leave the mess behind and represent Nigeria. And of course, we think she gotta win. We think she will win. She better win. South African people are like, what can we do to ruin it for you, Chidimma? South African people have started their drama again on TikTok.
They cancelled her ID. She's not supposed to be here anymore. She can stay in Nigeria and represent Nigeria or whatever, because Vele, Nigerian fraud is the same thing. But all I'm saying is she's representing Nigeria and doing Nigerian things now.
South African people, Chidimma owes you nothing. The person who owes South Africans something is Chidimma's mother, because the girl is innocent, never knew what the parents were doing.
After withdrawing from the Miss South Africa competition, Adetshina accepted an invitation to participate in the Miss Universe Nigeria 2024 competition. On August 31st, she was crowned the winner of Miss Universe Nigeria. Adetshina will face off against Miss South Africa 2024, Mia Leroux, and over 100 other beauty queens at the Miss Universe pageant in Mexico City. The grand finale will take place on November 16th. South African authorities have said beauty queen Chidimma Adetshina and her mother will lose their South African citizenship and also be prosecuted over alleged illegal acquisition of nationality documents.
The ultimate rematch royale, Nigeria versus South Africa. We have Chidimma Vanessa representing Nigeria and Mia Leroux representing South Africa. Both of these ladies previously battled for the coveted Miss South Africa title, and Chidimma Vanessa had to pull out. And of course, Mia ended up winning the crown. But Vanessa did not let that stop her. She ended up slaying at the Miss Universe Nigeria competition and ended up winning that crown. Now, they are both facing off once again for the ultimate titles. Miss Universe and Miss Universe Africa. And the question is, who is going to come out on top? Is it going to be South Africa or Nigeria?
South Africa's Deputy Minister for Home Affairs, Njabulo Nzuza, told Parliament on Tuesday that they will refer the matter to the department that deals with serious crimes to initiate criminal prosecution against Adetshina and her mother. Nzuza said the government has been left with no other choice but to prosecute the mother and daughter after they refused to cooperate during due process into their nationality investigation.
So as a surprise to absolutely nobody, South Africa has finally come out and look at this, they've cancelled Chidimma Adetshina and her mother's IDs and travel documents, right? So this, guys, this is huge. This is actually huge, right? So for a long time, a lot of people have been saying, hang on a second, like the investigation is still ongoing, they haven't cancelled the documents, etc., etc. Now, one of the underlying themes of this whole story was the fact that when the investigation started, when it kicked off, this young lady here and her mother decided to run away from South Africa. They ran away and they were assisted, allegedly, by the Nigerian embassy or consulate in South Africa to obtain travel documents and actually travel to Nigeria. That's how they were able to do that. A lot of people were saying that Chidimma had nothing to do with it because she was young when it happened. The news that has come out now shows that, number one, she was asked, not just her mother, she was asked to come and account for a lot of inconsistencies to do with this particular document and her real identity and her real name. She chose to lie to the public and she chose to run away to Nigeria. Her mother did the same thing. They packed up and they left nowhere to be found. It's very important for people to know that the lady purporting to be her mother is not actually her biological mother. That lady is from Mozambique and she is, quote unquote, the stepmother, right? But as it stands now, documents canceled, but not just documents canceled. So one other thing that has happened is that the Hawks, which investigate fraud, serious fraud in South Africa, on the case, right? And they have alerted Interpol, so the international police, that go after some serious fugitives, serious criminals. So that means two things. Number one, she is going to be severely affected in terms of how she gets to Mexico, because as you guys know, in November there's the final show, the big Miss World competition or Miss Universe, whatever it is, right, that's happening. So how on earth is she going to go there? Number two is, whatever country she's in now, is there any sort of extradition treaty with South Africa? And if there is, are the authorities going to hand her over to South Africa? If there isn't, how are they going to play this, right? So it's very interesting that now Interpol, man, I don't think you guys understand how crazy this is. This just started as a young girl who just said, I just want to be part of a pageant, and then all this stuff kept coming out. People were calling South Africans xenophobes, blah, blah, blah. So much has happened, bro, but like, it is absolutely insane. It's insane at this point, man. Like, wow, just absolutely wow. So I think a lot of South Africans can find solace in the fact that their suspicions were correct, right? It turns out this young lady knew more than she was letting on, right? So we're going to see exactly what happens, right? But this doesn't, again, I think this hurts the PR of Nigeria big time, because the reputation around the world, a lot of people are Nigerians, fraud, scam, associated, right? And that's not all Nigerians, but that's the reputation that they have. And now the fact that their Miss Nigeria, Miss World, also has this hanging over her head. Crazy. Absolute insane. But what do you guys think? And who are you guys rooting for at Miss World? Obviously, we got Miss South Africa, Mia LaRue. We've got from Zimbabwe, Sakile. Who are you guys rooting for? Who are you guys going for? Let me know. Let me know.
That thing this time around, it's gonna get messy. Nigerians have their own opinions and South Africans have their own opinions. However, at this point, I think it's gonna get chaotic when the entire world catches on this attention that South Africa is trying to bring out, that Chidimma stole someone's identity. I really feel like South Africans are trying so hard to ruin it for her. I mean, the girl never knew nothing. Oh my God. At this point, I really feel like South Africans just want to sabotage her career. Meanwhile, she gave up on South Africa. She is loving Nigeria. Nigerians are coming on board as well. We are no longer bitter as online fans that, oh my God, it's not fair. Other girls were competing already before you came. We're like, go girl, do your thing. Life moves on. And all over again, we are on square one. Chidimma, the internet, TikTok, most especially TikTok, I really feel like, and also South Africans, I never understand them with petitions. I never understand South Africans with petitions. I really feel like South Africans will wake up on any time of the day and just do a petition to cancel someone. Like, let the girl rest, yeah. Like about Basemzanzi, leave the girl to rest, let her breathe. Guys, when you see the lineup of the hottest girls in the competition in Miss Universe that are going to be in Mexico, Chidimma is literally in the top 10. Our girls doing the most, looking amazing, you know, raising the Nigerian flag. The South Africans are literally on her neck in the dreams. They are crying, they are coming. We want to ruin it for you. Meanwhile, other South Africans are like, okay, let's vote, girl. Let's give you the votes. Oh my God, it's a mess. Yeah, it's a mess. Yeah, tell me what you think in the comment section. Like, are we ever gonna wake up and forgive Chidimma? Not even forgive Chidimma. We ain't supposed to be forgiving Chidimma for nothing. I'm not South African, I'm a fake South African, but like, the internet, Chidimma owes you nothing. South African people, Chidimma owes you nothing. The person who owes South African something is Chidimma's mother, because the girl is innocent, never knew what the parents were doing. Your ID is cancelled, South Africa. Out of the blue. Yo, it's like my ex coming to a wedding. Esther, I knew you, I slept with you. Please relax, I'm trying here to show my future husband that I'm a good person.